Good morning, everyone. So I just got up, as you can tell, but I wanted to actually show you guys my skincare routine. And I think I've talked about this before, but I've never actually shown you guys when I'm using them. So right now I just woke up. I haven't washed my face or anything at all. It looks good considering the fact that, you know, no makeup, no nothing. So thank you, SeneDerm. Anyways, so I'm going to show you guys how I do it. I use a combination of different things back and forth, so I'll talk about it in the meantime. But let's get started. Right now, we're going to start going in with a 3-in-1 cleanser from the Oily to Acne line. I have really oily skin, like really, really oily, to the point where after a while, I have to have some blotting tissues with me or anything just, you know, to do this for the meantime. It doesn't matter what kind of foundation I use. It could be the most expensive or the most cheap. Nothing keeps me matte. I'm that oily. So this has been helping a lot. I still get oily throughout the day, but not as not as extreme. That's the best word to use. Not as extreme, because you can literally in the summer fry a freaking egg in my hair. Not my hair, my forehead. Anyways, so I'm gonna set you down right here, my beautiful sink, and then I'm gonna put this on to put my hair back. I don't have one of those cute little mask things for the back of the hair, but that's okay. So I usually like to put some cold water on my face first. Oh my god, my reflection looks so funny. Anyways, so I like to splash just a little bit of cold water on my face to wake myself up. And also, cold water really helps shrink the pores. So that's a really good tip to do as well in the mornings. Splash your face with cold water. And if you can keep it in there for a little bit, that would be helpful. I have really enlarged pores, like right here, and you can still see them, but doing this routine has been helping so much. So I really like that. So the first thing, you go in this with every morning and every night before you go to bed. Excuse me, I'm like dripping. And also, we do have a facial resurfacer, which is like a scrub for your face, or body exfoliator. Like you can use either or. That I recommend people get to do twice a week. You know, your face does have like dead skin on it that you need to scrub off, and then when you do it once a week or twice a week maybe. I do it only once a week. But it helps keep your skin really smooth for makeup application, just for looks in general. As you can see, like right here, it's like a little bit rough. The facial exfoliators, they help so much with that. So do that. I already did mine like 2 days ago, so for the purposes of this video, I won't, because I don't want to mess up my skin routine, because I've been liking how my skin's been looking. So you go in with a 3-in-1 cleanser. So just wet your face a little bit. And, no, my pump went there. But you don't need a lot. Literally, like just that much. What you saw was pretty much like it would have been one pump if half of it didn't get on the sink. But that's okay. So you just do that, and you literally just rub it in. Just rub it in your face. And some people, it's like, what does this do? It's not doing anything. It is. Believe me, it is. It's getting all that junk out, making everything loose from your pores, pulling it off of your skin. And you just rub it in. And you see, like, it doesn't look like a lot. Like, it pretty much is blending into my skin already. It don't matter. Believe me, it's enough. So you just do that. And then you wash it off with cold water. That's pretty much it. No. Okay. So my hair tie's not working, so that's okay. I'm gonna take that off. So that's pretty much all you do for the cleanser. And you're welcome, guys. I am like drowning myself in this video. So just pat the water off. I don't like, how do you do it? Like, rubbing it off, because you're pulling the skin in your face, and that can cause more wrinkles. And that's also including with other stuff, with your daily routine. So just pat it dry. My towel has some hair on it, of course. So, okay, so that's it. That's the cleanser. And what I like to do, today is my day to do this, so I will show you guys. Let me get this. I do this about once or twice a week as well. It's our SeneDerm C. It has our Cineplex complex in it. You can put this on the daytime and nighttime. I usually just do it in the day because I like how it makes my skin feel before I put my makeup on, and it's really, really good. So let me see if it tells you here what it's for. It doesn't. So let me get my little beauty book out. Bam! SeneDerm's beauty book. If you guys want me to send you one to look at all the information, just let me know. If I send you guys one, I'll send you guys a few samples as too. That's what I like to do when people want this book just to look at. Believe me, it doesn't mean you need to commit to buying something. It's just for you guys can see what we got. All right, so let me see. Here it is, our SeneDerm C. It's a 100% natural blend of the most advanced anti-aging ingredients known today. This urbanization defense formula is made for all skin types and works to repair damaged skin cells while helping to prevent further damage and create healthier, firmer, and younger looking skin. Which is true. My skin has been looking a lot better. Let me see. So light, it can be used day and night under moisturizers, which is really awesome and it's true. And the two big things that it has in it is, I'm going to say this word wrong, stabilized vitamin C for collagen production and to help reverse cell damage. Like I said, I've noticed that's a lot too. My skin has become a little bit more plump, a little bit more firm, which is super awesome. And I'll say this, I'm saying it because it's a SeneDerm SkinCare line, but this is true for any skincare regimen because let's say you guys don't wind up getting SeneDerm, you guys go with something else, drugstore or whatever. You guys have to stick to it and do it as it says in the instructions and be consistent. Clean your face day and night. You do not want to sleep with makeup on your face. Like that will ruin your skin so much. So please make sure to stick to whatever skincare you do. Please stick to it. It's very, very important. So, okay, so that's what I use for mine. So I'm just gonna go in, and you don't need a lot, which is great. So just one pump, and one pump seems like a good amount too. And what the really cool thing about these bottles are, I'll get a little bit closer, is it's an air pump. So it squeezes from the bottom up, which means you use all the product in here. It's not one of those like little, let me see, I did a little DIY bottle thing for my foops remover. It doesn't originally come with this. I used it from another bottle, but this is like a little, like, let's say this is what the bottle was, right? The little thing comes right here and you can't use a lot of it. Like I said, this bottle originally comes with just a screw cap and you can use it just like this, but I like using this. Anyways, so you might have some product left in there, but with our skincare line, and even our foundations as well, it's an air pump thing like this. So you use everything in there. So anyways, so you just rub it between your fingers and then you just smoothly rub around your face. And you see those little pearls? That's the good stuff, okay? That makes your skin feel nice and tight. And I've noticed that it's cleared up some dark spots that I've had. And I'm getting some new ones here. You see that? From acne scarring. So I like to rub that on the dark spots and see the results. Obviously this isn't like an overnight miracle thing. You have to keep at it. So you just, there you go. And that is it on that. So you put that right after your cleanser and before your moisturizer. So you let that, I kind of let that sit for a little bit, kind of hydrate and all that stuff. And then after this, I go with my moisturizers, like I said before. So with me personally, I like to alternate. I've been going between my oily to acne moisturizer and as well as my normal to oily daily moisturizer. I only do the alternation in the mornings. I don't know why, but for me, it's just been working. At nighttime, I always use my evening oily to acne moisturizer. On the daytime, I will alternate back and forth because I don't know why. It's just really been helping my skin. But my skin was just really great just using that line. But I ran out and so I had some of this. I was like, oh, let me start using it. And my skin still, like, it hasn't changed. It hasn't, done anything bad. So oh, you can see me right here. Hey, Inception. Anyway, sorry. So, and plus this one, if you guys just have normal to like a little bit oily skin, this moisturizer smells so freaking good. I wish they could make a perfume that smells like this. I mean, we have our own perfume line, but this smells so good. Okay, so what you do, one pump. Again, you don't need a lot, and just kind of make sure that you get those areas. And then you just rub it. Oh, God. I am just obsessed with the smell. And make sure that you drag it towards your neck. And you just drag. And there you go. And that is it with that moisturizer. So let me grab you guys here. So like I said, that's literally it with most of my skincare routine. Now the next thing I usually do, and this is something I didn't do for this video because it's starting to go away, but before my moisturizer and after my SeneDerm C, excuse me, I feel like burping. I go in with my Spot On Acne treatment. And you see this pimple right here? I forgot to put some on, but that's okay. If you put it right after your moisturizer, it's not a big deal, guys. Like, it's not gonna like be the end of all things. You can just pat it on over it, but it is preferably to do it beforehand. I usually like doing it beforehand, but I forgot. I don't use this on a daily basis. I only use it on where I'm actually really breaking out and where I just broken out and it's starting to get better. Like, I have no more acne right here. It's just a scarring, but I like putting it there just in case if there was still a little more gunk in there. So just do that and let that dry. And that is it. Now, the next step I do, I usually do it with, it's /skincare /cosmetics. Because at nighttime, I always use our eye cream, which is this one right here. It comes in this bottle. And I have makeup on there, but that's okay. It comes in this bottle, and I've been having this since I first started SeneDerm, which was in, let me see, February of 2017. So I got this like around in March. And I've been using it on and off, but I've been using it now every single night for like about 3 months. And look how much I still have left. That is a lot, guys. A little goes a long way. So our eye cream, you use it at night. But for daytime use, we do have an eye Luminator, which is our pearlizer. You know the pearlizer I use for highlight and mixing it with my foundation? It's that mixed with our eye cream. Amazing, right? So the purpose of this, not only do you get the eye cream benefits, it also becomes a highlight. So I like using this before I put on my foundation. I put it right here, I pat it in, and then I get my foundation, put it over it, and then pat it. Sometimes I reverse it just to get more of like the highlight effect instead of the, like, I don't want to say not the benefits, because you do get the benefits, especially with our foundation, because this has our anti-aging benefits in it as well. Even the regular Make Sense has the Cineplex Complex, including our anti-aging foundation. So you still get the anti-aging benefits, but you can do it before or after. So I usually use the eye cream depending on what I want. Like if it's really, really dark circles under, I put it on a little bit before and then some foundation and then pat out just a little bit more for a highlight effect after. So it's a really, really great product to have. I've been having it for a long time and I only scratched the surface pretty much. It's a really good product and it will last you a long time. So you might be like, ooh, you know, because I think these are like $55. You're like, damn, $55, but guess what? A year later and I still have a lot left. So it is definitely your money's worth. And you see where I burned it with my hair straightener? Faux shame. Well, anyway, so you pat that on. I'm not going to do my foundation right now, but that's a different, entirely different video. Excuse me, scratch that, reverse it. So yeah, that is my skincare routine. If you guys have any questions or want me to recommend one personalized just for your skin, send me a message. I would love to help you guys out. Sometimes I actually use certain products that are not SeneDerms. Like I use a Neutrogena toner at night, like when I'm taking on my foundation. I use the cleanser, and then I go in with that non-alcohol toner. Remember, that is a key thing, non-alcohol toner. I cannot stress that enough. It's really good for your skin not to like have so much alcohol stuff in your skin. But anyways, you use a non-alcoholic toner, and just to make sure everything was taken out. So I use that, and usually the cleanser does most of this trick, but just like a little few areas here and there, and especially on my neck, because when I wash my face, I usually sometimes don't get my neck, so the toner helps with that. And then I go in with my usual, like whether my moisturizers, my acne spot on treatment, my facial resurfacer, stuff like that. So like I said, like if I help you with certain skincare, it could be all SeneDerms, or I can tell you, hey, include this in there. Like that's not really SeneDerms, but it's helped me personally, and I know it's helped other people, blah, blah, blah. So yeah, send me a message. My Facebook page is Savage Beauty Cosmetics, and my Instagram is SavageBeauty_cosmetics. So I can't wait to hear from you guys, and happy day. Bye.